88 runs. That was the margin between India and Pakistan. And the scoreline will say it was a convincing win for India here in Colombo at the Women's Cricket World Cup match between the two teams. But that was not the case over the 7 or 8 hours. The length of the match this went into. It all started with the toss confusion where it seemed like Fatima Sana called tails and match referee and the presenter said heads, and it started from there. From there on, one drama after another kept happening, whether it's a swarm of bugs stopping the play, the entire ground being fumigated. But in between, there was also a little bit of cricket where Pakistan bowlers Fatima Sana and Diana Begg, both of them bowled really well. Sana led from the front, took the wickets early on. Smriti Mandana got out, and Pratika and Harleen once again sort of stagnated. When they tried to accelerate, Pakistan kept pegging back with wickets. First of Pratika, and then of Harmanpreet Kaur, and then of course of Harleen Deol. And that's when Jemima and Diti Sharma came into the picture. They tried to build a partnership, and then there was a stoppage because of the fumigation as well. Once they came back, the momentum was sort of lost. Jemima, who was trying to push Harleen as well for a lot of strike rotation and runs, and after that, along with Deepti, got out immediately after the stoppage, and from there on, prolonged period of trying to make sure there was no lower order collapse, that India went past the 200 run mark with Deepti Sharma and Sneh Rana making sure like shut stop for like 5 overs. They scored only 13 runs between 35 to overs of 40. And it was only in the end when Richa Ghosh eventually came into play. She scored 35 of 20 not out in the end. That is what took India to 247 all out. It was the first time they were all out in a match between India and Pakistan. There were no handshakes, of course, as was expected in the lead up to the game. But from the moment India posted 247, it was always going to be a little too much for Pakistan in what was a slowish surface. The boundaries were not coming easy. And under the lights, the ball was doing even a lot more for both Renuka and Kranti. Kranti took 3 wickets, of course, but there was also another sort of drama of sorts when Deepti Sharma ran out Muniba Ali, who was trying to sort of come back into the crease after an LBW appeal. But in the end, the umpire overturned what was originally given as a not out to give out all by herself. But none of it really mattered in the end because India knew they were always in control of the game with the total they have posted. They just played the long game. They kept bowling the tight lengths, and Pakistan eventually the pressure caught up to them and they crumbled. A 88 run margin is a good margin for India to take into the next game against South Africa, but they will have a lot of things to address before the big 2 games coming up in Vizag, which is against South Africa and Australia. We will be there to address those issues in the lead up to the game as well. But for now, India have come to Sri Lanka with a purpose to beat Pakistan and take those 2 points, and they'll be happy that they have done that.